Seven is to rescue our country. Whatever it takes, Trevor, if it takes Sifuna losing the Senate of Nairobi to kick William Ruto out and make him a one-term president, so be it. That is a higher calling than me being senator, you know? So
Something that Senator Edwin Sifuna fails to understand is that Raila Odinga was a hero in 2002, and fast forward in 2007, he became a villain. Well, here's the thing. Edwin Sifuna is the only person in ODM speaking a different language from the rest of the team. We have Gladys Wanga saying, we are going to re-elect the president.
We are happy that he put in the effort that he did. And for those thinking, and we've seen opportunists singing and dancing, thinking that it will change anything, probably not. We have seen what has been done, and we also saw the effort that Baba put, and we will move together in the unity of this country.
We have Aladwa saying we are going to re-elect the president.
Rais 2027 tuliona wengine wakicheka wakisherekea, but mimi naweka hapa clear kama mwenyekiti wa ODM Nairobi, 2027 tuko nyuma yako. Hakuna cha stories, tuko nyuma yako mia kwa mia.
We have the governor of Mombasa saying the president did everything to support Raila Odinga, and for that reason we are certainly going to support you come 2027. Then Mr. Sifuna goes to Citizen TV.
If he says he's going to support Ruto, I will respect that decision. But I am telling you, and I have said it, I will tell in that booth, I want you to bring your cameras on the day of the election.
Yes.
Personally, there is no way I can support Ruto. There is no way.
And he says the president will not get re-elected even if Raila Odinga supports him come 2027. He is the only person speaking a different language from the rest of the team. And basically, this goes to show you that the guy is begging. He's literally on his knees. The guy anataka akwe kicked out of ODM because there's no alternative. Like, he desperately needs to get out of ODM so that he can join the other team, but he can't. So he has to say everything that is against what the party is certainly, like, the party has, it's clear that the party position in the near future is going to be on a coalition with President William Ruto, but he is there adamant saying that he will not support the position even if the party leader supports the position. You know, he is gunning for the sympathy votes. He just can't leave. But if he just leaves, he will leave with no votes. So, but if he's kicked out of the party, then he'll get sympathy votes from the other side. That is basically what Muturi is doing. Like, he knows he can resign, but no, he needs the sympathy votes. I was looking at this clip of this young lady, and she was furious. Her head was nearly blowing off when she realized that the office of the president was getting an 4 billion in the supplementary budget that has been just proposed by the treasury.
To your government. So recently, the Kenyan Treasury has actually asked for a supplementary budget for 88 billion Kenyan shillings. Have you heard that right? 88 billion Kenyan shillings. Now, the biggest stakeholder of this 88 billion being asked by the Treasury is State House, which is going to take 3.1 billion Kenyan shillings. And in the 3.1, 1.3, Nilea, it has not been discussed. So anyone who has that...
Now, this lady, oh, she was so furious. Now, I thought, wait, let me check into this story. Now, I went further and looked at a publication from the Citizen, Royal Media Service Citizen. So upon checking, they also talked about the 4 billion. And I was curious, was this the only money that was allocated? Now I went further ahead and checked. Now if you go closer, then you realize there are so many ministries that were allocated money. But the media chose just that one section. It chose to highlight the money that the president will get. Now, they didn't go and talk about the basic education, which got up to 162 billion. I think that's the number. Then if you do a calculation, 162 compared to the 4 million, then the office of the president will get 2.1% if those two were the only money allocated. Now, if you add all the departments, because we have tourism, we have trade, we have mining, we have energy, it's just this whole spectrum of ministries. You just can't finish it in the one day. And you realize, damn, what did the ministry just choose to highlight the 4 billion and didn't talk about the other regions or the other ministries that were getting money? Like it's like Kenyans are getting worked up for nothing, because we have a constitution in place. We have people who have been mandated to, or they've been charged with the role to ensure that these so-called services or the budget or the money allocated will get into the use that they were allocated for. Now we have people who have been given these jobs. Now everything has been pinned on the president. But then you come to realize that as much as the president is bad, he needs an accomplice. He needs an accomplice. Now, the number one accomplice, obviously, is the parliament, because every budget must be approved by the parliament. Now, when we say that the office of the president is going to get so much money, then why can parliament turn it down? Well, they have every power. So we are putting all our heat on the president, then we forget to go to the parliament. No. And that's the whole point. Like, sorry to say this, but Edwin Sifuna is acting like a headless chicken, going around media saying, you know what, you would get re-elected, while he should be doing his role in pointing out which projects have not been done. If that was the case, where did the money go? That should be the question. Like, this guy has power. He can question everybody. He has the power to go to Senate and ask for receipts, for checks, for bank transfers of wherever the money will go. But no, he chooses to come and act like a little girl and say, you know what, the president is doing that. Well, at the same time, I realized that the Senate was allocated 8 billion to cater for his salary. So he is shouting while his tummy is full. Yeah. And like I said, what our senator doesn't know is that in 2002, Raila was the hero. In 2007, Raila was the villain. So, Mr. Sifuna, check out. Whose hero are you? And just to be clear, you can easily turn into a villain. Remember to like and subscribe. See you on our next videos.